Hello and welcome to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. I am your host, Francy Hall, and we have a great show for you today. We're going to be talking with Jim Gleason. He's going to give us a sneak peek of the new things going on at the fair. And then we also have 3 crazy days of summer coming up, so you'll learn more about what's going on with that. We hope that you enjoy the show and that if you have ideas for future shows or topics, you will contact us. You can send us an email at owatonnatoday@gmail.com or contact us in other ways. You can see the information on our screen shortly. Thank you so much for joining us. Stick with us after a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back with the fair sneak peek.
Hi, I'm Dr. Beth Giltvet.
And I'm Dr. Nick Vincelli of Horizon Eye Care.
We want you to see what you love and love how you see. We're proud sponsors of the Owatonna Today Show.
I needed more than just another dead-end job. I wanted a career, so I expressed myself.
With the kids off to college, I decided it was time for me to go back to work and express myself.
Express got me in touch with some really great companies. Now, I'm on my way to a great career.
Express Employment Professionals is in contact with thousands of companies in need of quality employees. Come in now and get the job you deserve.
Express yourself today.
Welcome back. We are joined now by Jim Gleason, and we're going to talk all things fair this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Francy.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
I'm doing pretty good. Busy.
You've got a lot of energy.
I'm ramping up.
You're ramping up.
I'm
good.
ramping up.
She's always ramping.
well, even more so now, I guess. As we get about a month away, a little under a month away now, till the fair opens on Tuesday, the 18th. The latest dates, by the way, the fair can be this year. This is the latest date it can end is the 23rd of August. So just the way the calendar falls with Labor Day, of course, we follow Labor Day and the state fair schedule because we always end on Sunday before the state fair starts on Thursday.
Exactly. You're not going to compete with them. We want our own thing.
Right. So the schedule's changed a little bit at the latest it can be, but we're getting ready and a lot of things going on. It's a busy place up at the fairgrounds. We've had a fairly busy summer so far with activities at the fairgrounds.
There's a lot going on there.
Right. Just had the Relay for Life over the weekend and have a couple other events coming up and so it's good. We're using the area, so I like people to know that it's just not the fair that we use the fairgrounds for, Francy.
Are we having more things going on there? It seems to me like there's a lot of activity there. I don't know if we've increased it.
I would think so. We've gotten a few more weddings and had a few more receptions over the last, I think, 3 years than maybe before. I've been using the foundation building and the beer garden. We rent those out for getting a plug in there for rental, but we rent those out, for receptions, and I think I've got a couple more coming up, and I've had 2, so 4 or 5 weddings, and
fundraisers going on, like they had the Steele, Smoking in Steel. Anyway, I just noticed that's the place to be.
So a lot of things, so that's good that we're using the facilities that we got, so that keeps us busy as well. But of course, our main focus
is the fair. And there are there's always something new. We want to know what are those new things this year that you want to tell us about?
I'm glad that you asked, Francy, because most people really like to know the new things and what's new this year and this and that. And so actually the board asked me that a few months ago. What's new? Well, we're working away at new things. So there'll be not 1 but 2 zipper rides on the Gold Star Midway. The zipper ride is, from what I understand, the most popular ride with the young folks. You wouldn't catch me on it, but so due to popular request, they'll have 2 of those. They'll also have a new spectacular ride for the kids called the Twist and Drop, which is kind of like there's a big version of that ride, but this is a kids version of a Twist and Drop.
So you mean where it drops down and it's
like the drop tower, right? Okay. So they'll have that for kids. You'll have
us adults who are too
that don't want to go on the big
I don't want to go on the big one, but I might try the Twist and Drop. That's good.
Right.
Okay.
That's right. So that's new. You'll have your opportunity to wind your way through the Crazy Maze that will be located near the petting zoo. We've got a maze coming. The fellow is out of Omaha, Nebraska, and it's a wooden maze that he built, and he plays the Iowa State Fair and the Minnesota State Fair. He'll be at the Iowa State Fair when we're going on, of course, but he built a second maze, so he is bringing up a maze that you can maze through. There's a viewing deck from it, so parents, whoever can watch, or you can watch people try to go through it. So I'm really kind of excited about that coming. That'll be on the north end of the fairgrounds.
The north end of the fairground. Will we have flags if we get lost in the, you know how they have those little, okay, good.
Yeah, we'll help you out. We'll help you out. Todd will help you out on the PA too, as well as telling me where.
Francy's lost in the maze. Somebody help her out.
Vogel's Petting Zoo, speaking of petting zoo, and the pig races back for, I believe it's the 20th consecutive year at the fair. So they do not play very many fairs anymore. Those folks, the Vogels, have a animal park on the south end of Brainerd. Right outside of Brainerd on 371 by the Travel Center, they built an animal park up there. So they have.
It's a permanent place where they
It is. Safari North, it's called. So if you get up that way, stop in and see them. But they'll be doing, of course, our fair and doing the great job they do with the petting zoo and the pig races and the camel rides and all that. So that'll be back. Joyce Ross will be back to present her Thank a Farmer program. This year will be on a stage outside, just east of the 4-H exhibit building. Right on that east end outside there where we had the Yo-Yo Man last year, where the puppet show has been. Joyce Ross will be doing her Thank a Farmer
What is Thank
program.
a Farmer? Tell me about that.
Joyce engages kids and parents in talking about farming, agriculture, engages them, hands-on things. It's really a neat thing for kids and parents. She'll be doing 3 shows a day. She was here last year and does a great job. She plays the Minnesota State Fair and a number of big events around the country. So
is there storytelling involved?
Yes,
or what is this?
Okay. She just goes into, really makes the farming part a fun thing so kids can understand and enjoy it. So, and then also on that same stage, Camp Pillsbury students will be performing with acts 3 times daily, and of course that's new.
Is that circus acts going on?
Yes, they'll be doing some of their acts that they learn at Camp Pillsbury. So actually there'll be 6 programs a day on that. So that's sort of a new entertainment stage, a smaller one that we have right on the east end of the 4-H building.
Wow, there's a lot going on. And what are some of the old favorites that are going to be? You mentioned a few. What are some of the old favorites that we're going to have?
Well, we're going to have our old favorite, the Owatonna Motor Company Human Cannonball. Of course,
I was going to ask
Smith
about
Jr.
the Human Cannonball.
is coming back this year. David's just such a great guy, and he draws big crowds, and it's a great act. And Owatonna Motor Company is the sponsor this year, a new sponsor on that. So we thank them, and that'll be twice daily at 5:30 and 8:30. He'll be shot over one of the rides on the Midway, and then on Sunday at 2:30 and 6:30, I believe, are the times there. So that's back. Of course, one thing I want to mention for a little bit more so some of the techies, I guess I'm not quite as much one of those, but we have placed a QR code on all our fair's printed materials. So the little box, I should show it and find it on here now.
People who have this stuff will know what a QR
code is. Yes, the QR
is.
code is, and I know it's on here. I just have to find it. But at any rate, QR code is it's there. It's somewhere on. It's the code. You shoot the code with your smartphone with your downloaded app. That's a free download, and then it'll go right to our website.
And okay, so it just takes you to the website where you can learn more about what's going on.
Correct. So that's kind of a fun thing. The Battle of the Bands will be Wednesday night again, but it'll be at 5:30 instead of later in the evening. That'll start at 5:30, and from what I understand, we do have all 6 of our bands now for the Battle of the Bands. I think we just got our 6th entry. There'll be 6 Battle of the Bands entrants in that.
Are they all from Steele County?
I don't believe so. I don't believe they are. No, and they don't have to be. So I believe, but there's 6 of them. Then following that, we'll have a Lost Highway concert. So we're having 2 music events in the grandstand. Lost Highway will play at 8. The opening band for them will be Drop Tailgate, which is featuring Owatonna and Travis Thamer is in that band. So they'll be opening, and then Lost Highway will follow. So that's a new, kind of a new venue, new lineup for that. Otherwise, grandstand events, bull riding Tuesday, battle and concert Wednesday, hairball concert Thursday, truck tractor pull Friday, enduro race Saturday with the antique tractor pull Saturday morning, and demo derby on Sunday.
Demo derby, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Love those. What did you say, Leanne?
I'm exhausted.
You're exhausted. Just listening to Jim is
I'm
exhausting.
trying to pass things along here because I
you're
know
doing
we only have a lot of new things. Okay, so you want to hear about some new foods?
Well, of course, because I think I'm going to be forced to eat some of these new foods. I better know what it is that I'm going to be eating.
There will not be a lack of food vendors at our fair, as you well know.
Are there any bugs? Bugs, insects. Are we eating any insects this year?
Not that I know. Not that I know of, but you never know. New foods include potato pancakes, a chicken burrito sundae.
Oh.
Evie's egg rolls. Evie's egg rolls.
Egg rolls.
Brownie bash. A burger dog.
A burger dog.
Indian taco fry bread and dessert fry bread.
Oh, Indian tacos are so
Yes,
good.
which is a gal from Arizona that's coming up with that. French macaroons and maple bacon long johns and pig pen rolls from one of our local vendors.
Oh.
Yes, yes.
Who's our local vendor? Do you remember?
Perfect Day Cakes.
Perfect Day Cakes.
Yes,
They are
yes.
so good.
Who I understand, I think, are having a cupcake eating contest for Crazy Days, which you'll hear about a little
coming
bit
up,
later.
Yeah, next segment.
Okay, hot beef sundae, very good. That's new. Wild
What
West
on
soda.
earth?
Wild West soda. Unfried ice cream.
Well,
Dessert,
that's
unfried ice
sounds
cream.
normal.
Well, it's flatbread steak and chicken and Filipino food.
Sounds
So we've
good.
got some new foods.
Except for some
new
of
food
these
vendors
savory
in.
Sundays. I don't know about those.
One other thing that I did
Leanne,
want to
don't make
mention.
me eat those.
Yeah, one other thing I did want to mention in the food connection there, and we're going to have a little presentation and do something on the radio. It is the 50th anniversary of the Aurora Diner, Church Diner at the fair this year.
And that's a great place to be. I
It
love
is a
eating
great place
there.
to be. They do a great job, and so we're going to have a little presentation on the radio to recognize that on KRFO on Wednesday morning, I believe, the fair, just kind of trying to get that set up. It's their 50th anniversary. They built that at the request of the Fair Board back in 1965.
Wow,
so there was
good for
food,
them and
so
good
there
for
was
us.
food down on that end for the farmers and the folks that brought the animals. So
And it's a nice place to sit
So that-
down and eat. It's just neat.
it's great.
Can you show this poster? I don't know
can.
if Leanne can get
I
a
can.
picture, but it
I
is
can.
so beautiful.
There, how's
It's
that
real-
right?
up.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
It's just
This-
gorgeous.
This, folks, is the poster that Gold Star Amusements, the carnival, does for us. They print up a bunch of these, and I've gotten a lot of my sponsors and vendors in town, businesses, to take these and put them up. They print them, and it's just a kind of a nostalgic, old-fashioned type fair poster.
It really is. It's beautiful. And
And-
so, did anybody local paint this, or this is just
This was done from the company.
from the company,
Right,
so
right,
it's not
right.
local, but it's beautiful.
It is. And grabbing the brass ring, just quickly, in case you don't, it says reach for the brass ring. The story was in the late 1800s, early 1900s, the ring is on the carousels. If you reached out and you could grab the brass ring, you got a free carousel
That's
ride.
right. I did that in Santa Cruz. They still have the brass ring that
Wow,
you can grab.
cool,
It's really
cool.
neat. Yes.
So a
Well-
lot of fun stuff. Get the dates down. Come multiple times to the fair. We've got a great show lined up for everybody, so we'll look forward to seeing
It's
you there.
always so fun. And we will see you there. We'll see everybody there because you always see everybody at the fair. You can't walk 2 feet without meeting somebody you know. It's wonderful. Thanks so much for being here. It was good to see you
Yes,
again, Jim. I
you
appreciate it.
You as well, Francie. I'm sure we'll
Yes.
talk to you again. And
Will
thanks
do.
for the time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. Please stick with us after a word from our sponsors. We will be right back with 3 crazy days of summer.
The River Springs Water Park at 3065 St. Paul Road is open for the summer. Come with family and friends to enjoy the many features the water park has to offer. Open swim hours are listed on the screen. For more information on daily specials, programs, and large group packages, visit our website, call the water park at 774-7370, or find them on the River Springs Water Park Facebook page. Make a big splash this summer at the River Springs Water Park.
Hi, I'm Ron Clancher with Clancher & Son Landscaping and Concrete. We support the Owatonna Today Show, and so should you.
Amy Swain Hearing Centers is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show. I'm Dr. Amy Swain, and I want everyone to hear better.
Hi, I'm Brenda with the Mortgage Office of Brenda Bednar, aligned with American Mortgage and Equity Consultants, where closings feel right from the beginning. I'm a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
I'm Deb Gillard. And I'm Shaw McNulty with Brookdale Owatonna Senior Living Solutions. We are assisted living and Alzheimer's and dementia care communities here in Owatonna, and formerly known as Clare Bridge and Sterling House. And we are proud sponsors of the Owatonna Today Show.
Welcome back. We are here with Rhonda Guthier, and we are going to be talking about 3 crazy days that are going to be coming up next week.
It's actually this week.
It's
Yeah,
well,
it's the
it
end of
feels
this
like
week.
next week. It's the end of this week. It's a few days away. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Tell us how crazy things are going to get.
It is going to to be very crazy. We have a kind of a different lineup this year. Before, we always used to have the hog roast on Friday night, but this year our feature is going to be DeCam and Johnson doing some entertainment in the Central Park. So that goes from 6 to 10 on Friday.
And what is that? What kind of entertainment are we talking about?
They're a local music band.
Okay.
It's very popular right now, and we love to have them. They've played at the 11 at Center 7 concert series already this year. So they're just an upcoming band, and they're local. So
what kind of music is it?
I think it's just
like rock
light
and roll,
rock,
classic rock.
Yeah, right.
My kind of
I haven't
stuff.
actually heard them personally.
Me neither.
But
That's why I'm at.
yeah, we'll have an opportunity to see them on Friday. So yeah,
Sounds good.
Great. There's some of the old favorites, of course, for the crazy days. But
what are some of those old favorites?
Well, of course, we're going to have food vendors in the park, but this year also the food vendors are going to stay through because there is no arts in the park. They're going to stay through Saturday at 3 o'clock. So we still are going to have food vendors there.
Great.
Even though there's not going to be the art presence.
So that's a place we're going to go for music and food.
Right. Yes, exactly.
And there will be an art presence we should talk about though before, because we don't want to get that mislead you. There will be some art.
There will be some art presence as well. So we've worked together with them to create some activity for them. So again, we have the opportunity to still offer the arts to the public.
And where will that be if it's not in the park portion
that's
of it?
going to be actually Saturday from 7 to 3 down at the old State Theater space, the green space we call it.
We call it the green space because there's nothing there.
Right,
but
right.
a lawn? Is there a lawn there
there's
even?
just green. There's just a
Okay,
green
good.
space, and that's between Flooring Frenzy and the bagel shop there,
Okay.
Old Town Bagel. So yeah, make sure you work your way down there, because there are going to be lots of activities on Saturday down there as well. So to start us off, though, we're going to actually have the kiddie parade on Thursday. Well, the sidewalk sales start at 7 o'clock. But then we break away and we'll have the kiddie parade that's going to actually start lining up right across from United Prairie Bake on Rose Street there, and they make their way down to Central Park. They go through South Cedar and everything. So
it's just little kids
little
who are
kids.
going to be walking in.
They can bring strollers. They can have wagons. They can have just walk. There'll be some mascots coming just to kind of walk through. There'll be balloons. You can actually pass out candy if you like. You can't throw, but you can pass out candy.
So at the children.
Right. So they make their way from the kitchen at North Cedar there all the way to Central Park. So that starts at 9:30. Lineup is at 9:15. So if you want to be part of that parade,
They should line up at the kitchen.
well, actually, it's at Rose Street, right across from United Prairie Bank. There's that empty lot there.
Yeah.
So line up there, and then they'll make their way down. So
Okay.
yeah, so
Kiddie
that'll
parade.
be fun. And then when they get to the park, that's when all the kids' activity starts in the park. So there'll be train rides, and there's going to be a moonwalk and a frog bog.
A moonwalk? What is the moonwalk?
I think that's just the bounce house.
The
type of
bounce
thing.
house,
Yeah.
okay.
So maybe other activities. I think Trinity Lutheran Nursery School is going to have some activities there, and of course United Way going to have some different booths and games for the kids, just to keep the activity going for the youth. So,
Fun. And there, is there the color wheels? That's going to be there. That mobile art.
Yes, that's going to be on Saturday. Yep.
That's on Saturday.
That's going to be in
We'll
that
get
green space.
there.
Yep.
Okay.
Right. So after the kids parade, again, the kids will be there in the park enjoying everything and stuff like that. So activities will run until 9:30 to 3 then after they get there. Captain Kirby, like I mentioned.
Captain Kirby?
Yep, Captain Kirby is the train rides.
Oh, that's what that Captain Kirby.
So,
okay.
Yeah, and then a gymnastics club is going to be there. Going to have a little small balancing beam there for the kids to try out and registrations and things like that. So there'll be lots of activities for the kids on Thursday for sure. Well, and then of course the classic car show is going to happen from 5 to 7 on the 100 and 200 block there, kind of right outside Wintrust on the corner there. So they'll be there, and along with the Vinyl King, they'll have some music and things like that. So that
Vinyl King, old classic music, and old classic cars.
Right,
Exactly.
exactly.
Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, for sure. So they'll have that, and then also at that time there'll be 6 o'clock. The United Way does their official kickoff in the park at 6 o'clock, and they'll have serve Culver's ice cream. So. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so they'll come down and, get some ice cream and then stay for the 11 to 7 concert series. So,
Great.
And that'll be the community band. So come down and enjoy that. So that kind of wraps up Thursday.
The first day has a lot going on.
The first day, has a lot going on. And of course, Friday, they start again with sidewalk sales and the food vendors will be there again. But a couple of new things, we're going to have the 4-H kids, the Splash Into 4-H is going to be there, and that's going to be from 11 to 2. They're going to do some youth activities down there for the kids. So come down and enjoy that. And also this year, we're going to have a petting zoo from the Medford FFA group. Tim Larson has organized that for us, and that's going to be from 11 to 2 down there as well in the park.
So little critters that our 4-Hers have raised.
Yeah, right.
And so we've
the
got
Medford
maybe
FFA.
Some,
Yep, there'll be
maybe
a
some
petting
little
zoo.
calves and some goats and
bunnies,
some sheep
things
and bunnies.
like that. So that'll be great. And then also at 1:30, we're going to have the Rad Zoo there, 1:30 to 4 at Central Park. And we've actually joined in sponsorship with the Rad Zoo. They're giving us an hour free. So thank you to the Rad Zoo for that.
People who don't know what the Rad Zoo is.
Right, it's a reptile and amphibian zoo type of thing. So there'll be snakes and things like that to, touch and feel and
Snakes
display.
and lizards.
So,
do they have spiders? Do they have like tarantulas and stuff?
I believe
think
so.
they do.
Yep, I believe so. So then also along with that, they're sponsoring that along with U.S. Bank. So we appreciate U.S. Bank and their sponsorships for that as well. So, and then the big thing Friday evening is the Rock in the Park, and that's where the DeCam and Johnson, they're going to do that concert. They'll be in the band shell. And then the Francy Hall is going to have a booth there that they'll have beer sales then along kind of where corporate recognition and the Little Professor bookstore.
Just right there at the Central Park area. Yeah.
That road, there'll be traffic going through, but we'll block off some of the parking stalls there, and they'll serve beer on the outside of the park because we can't have that in the park. So
yeah, don't take it onto the grass, people.
Right. So there'll be picnic tables and everything, and of course, the food vendors will be there as well, so you can grab some supper and have a refreshment and enjoy some music.
Listen to some good music, have some beer and some food and.
Definitely. So that's kind of new. We used to always do that hog roast, but we've got away from that. So we're going to try something new this year.
This is Friday night.
Yeah, Friday
And then the big day, Saturday.
Saturday, again, sidewalk sales, food vendors are still going to be there, but then also the farmers market is going to be there. They always used to go off-site because of the Festival of the Arts was there, but now they're going to be right in Central Park, and we've asked them to stay a little bit longer.
Great.
So it's from 7 to 3.
Oh, that's great.
The farmers market's going to be there, and then also the farmers market vendors that are more craft people.
Sure.
They are actually, we are encouraging them to go down to the green space to be with the arts people and things like that. So we'll be doing that. But then also there is bandshell entertainment starting at 9 o'clock that day.
9 in the morning?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Right.
Okay.
So we have magic shows, Pillsbury Academy.
The gymnasts and the circus?
Gymnasts are going to be there. We're going to have dancing. We're going to have that cupcake eating contest starting at 2 o'clock.
How do you enroll in the cupcake eating contest?
I
may
think
know
you just
some
need
people.
to get a hold of Thea Farrington from Perfect Day Cates, and she has a registration form.
She's probably got it full right now. People just want to eat her cupcakes. They are
so
good.
There's two opportunity. Well, actually just one for the general public, and then there's going to be a second eating contest with some local celebrities. So watch for that as well. So
Wonderful.
And of course. The Arts in the Park is not there like we mentioned, but there is going to be arts crafters down in that green space. So come and see those crafters along with maybe some farmers market crafters are going to be down there. And then also I should mention the Color Dash is going to be there on the 100 block of Vine Street, a little bit more kind of on the backside of U.S. Bank there. There is a 9 o'clock registration and 11 o'clock it starts the dash. So, but there is cost involved in that, so check the website for that.
Sure, the Color Dash is a fundraising endeavor, right, for the Owatonna Arts Center?
The Arts Center and the Youth First.
And Youth First, so.
Mark Argus and everything. Sure. So that's kind of rounds out Saturday, but just go ahead and we love to have you there. It's a great event for the community and everything, and it is, of course, a Owatonna Chamber Promotions Committee event. So otherwise, if you don't catch this broadcast, you can check our website, and we do have posters also up around the community.
Look for these posters. Here,
Right,
let's hold that
exactly.
poster up. It's very informative. It gives you all 3 days and in separate locations and telling you what's happening. So
It's
that's
all
really
split
neat.
out, so I think it's pretty straightforward and easy to read and everything. So
Tons going on for the kids, which
Yes.
is really
Yeah.
neat.
Yep.
And don't forget that green space, because I know there are some really good local artists who will be there.
Right.
We've got pottery, we've got art,
Yep.
there's and
Yep, I
that
think-
color
there's
wheels.
face painting, I believe. So
And face painting, I mean, a lot for the kids. The color wheels is going to be there for the kids, which is, it's kind of like the bookmobile, but it's the artmobile.
Right,
So that's really neat.
Yeah, so
hope
there's
that
lots
people
of
do
things
that.
going on. So
Yes.
come down and enjoy it, and otherwise check out owatonna.org and with all the details.
Owatonna.org, starting Thursday, Friday,
Yes,
Saturday.
yes.
Thanks for being here, Rhonda.
Thank you
We
for having
appreciate
us.
it.
Yeah.
We appreciate you being here too, and we would like you to stay with us. We'll have our community announcements, and also know that coming up in the next couple of days, if I can get my glasses on, we're going to have the Catholic Charities RSVP program, Garden Kids coming up, and the foundation, the Owatonna Foundation, and Mary Butler Fraser, who won the Community Arts Award. So stay with us, and we'll come back with our community announcements.
Hello, my name is Katie Marshall. A year ago, my family and I became homeless. We were scared and alone. Today, with the help of Steele County Transitional Housing and generous donors like you, my family and I are safely housed. I am working, going to college, paying my rent on time. My children have a warm bed to sleep in every night. My family and I are so grateful for this second chance. Please help others in need by donating to transitional housing today. Everyone deserves a safe place to live.
Welcome to Bremer Bank. I am Jason Iberg.
And I'm Shannon Pedersen.
Bremer is a full financial services bank.
We invite you to stop by Bremer Bank and experience the Bremer difference.
You are always welcome at Bremer.
Welcome back. We are your community connection here at the Owatonna Today Show, and there is always a lot going on in our great community here. We want you to know Alzheimer's support group is going to be meeting, if you're catching this today, on Monday, which is today, it's tomorrow, Tuesday, July 21st, from 2:30 to 3:30 at the Owatonna Public Library Gainey Room. Steele County Historical Society is announcing a roundtable to discuss the history of Ellendale on Thursday. That's July 23rd at 7 p.m., so go to the History Center for that. St. Paul's Episcopal Church is having their annual rummage sale Friday, July 24th from noon to 5 p.m. and Saturday, July 25th from 8 to 2 p.m. So when you're downtown for Crazy Days, come check out the St. Paul's Garage Sale. The Owatonna Arts Center Color Dash is having is going on also during Crazy Days. We want to remind you of that. It's Saturday, July 25th. And from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., you'll want to check out the grassy area for the arts that are going on there. And go ahead and participate in that color dash that's going on. I think that you register for that at cd5k.com. Don't forget, this is going to be your last week to be able to enjoy what's going on at the Arts Center. The latest exhibit is Skyhorse Water Earth by Dee Teller, local famous artist, actually internationally famous artist, and Bronze and Steelworks by David Hyduk. Coming up this weekend and next weekend is the Merlin Players Tony Award-winning musical 9, so check that out. Thank you so much for joining us. Please do come back and see us later this week for some of the great shows that we'll be able to bring you.